na-egekwa m ntị na asị ọbụna mmadụ ma na-asịdo mmadụ ibia eme onye ahụ na-asị asị ahụ wee igbu onye ahụ ọ na-asịkwado asị ahụ n'isi. Do you get my point? For instance, mụnwa bụ Niky now mụnwa na-asịkwasị gị nwa na-ege m ntị just na-asị asị and mụnwa nwekwa na ihe ahụ wa asị na-asị dị asị. My aim will to tarnish you. E ga-eji nwa ire wee gbuo mmadụ. Akpọrọ m gị asị ọ ya nwa mee nji asịkwasị gị asị ahụ. Are you getting the point? So for you people na-asị na ife mere that Adadi Oramma is advocating for men on ground, I'm asking you this. Adadi Oramma, a lot of women on ground more than you. Adadi Oramma, a lot of women on ground more than you. Negemonte. What are you saying? Some of you are manifesting on social media. And there is something I want you to understand again. That this mind is like a basket. Basket now can contain so many things. I don't know what is on your mind. You don't know what is in my own mind. Are you getting the point? So you thinking because of what you are hearing from Adadi Oramma, you may feel that she's advocating for men on ground. Now I'm asking you again. The last broadcast of Gentle the Yahoo, did you hear him mention Dr. Ngozi Orabeze? Because the first time he came out and talked about fund not getting to them, there was a time immediately after that his broadcast them, Dr. Ngozi Orabeze held a broadcast question and answer section, which many Biafrans turned up. They went and asked her questions. She answered their questions. Maybe some of you can answer, no, Adadi Oramma is advocating for men on ground. Maybe you people did not go to that question and answer session and ask your question, at least to clear your doubts. So ihe na-ekwu is that Adadi Oramma Obagombo in the past, if on a medikitable damage on damages, Obu no nada like inu eziokwu. Bambo na anunu di eziokwu, because all you have labored for, all you have waited for, God has given it to you. Now you are seated watching your fellow human being. Jiziera ke yajiri platform ya naskata ihe niile suffer go for. And you are seated there. Now back here up. Okay, obuluzie that. Let's suppose na Dr. Ngozi Orabeze overlooked the men on ground. Oburuno eziokwu, which is not true. Oya magemezi Adadi Oramma oputazie na asi, just lying, which means that all the things she has been saying that she's advocating for men on ground, hancha wasi. That means all she has been saying is lie. Or just now confiscate, now cover, now plan, now gather hancha niine to convince you that are listening to her. Are you getting my point? Me, I don't like stressing myself whenever I'm making video, but it's now obvious that some people are just in this movement to catch cruise. They're just catching cruise with emotions, especially those naive ones. No, we won't go far from social media. They will believe without going to the root to get the point. If what charm at this page now, you will discover that I'm being careful with certain things I post. I don't like to drag people in this movement because only go 1 or 2 efforts. Are you getting me? But what if I ain't Chanine? I have platform, right? She has platform. Some other people have platform. What if all of us start getting mad, start throwing tantrums, start bringing lies upon each other? Eba mkoya kazima. Eba mkoya kazima. If truly you love Adadi Oramma, you love her efforts so far, it's high time. If you love somebody, tell that person the truth. Even the Bible said this, spare the rod and train the child. If you love somebody, People that are hailing and supporting her, one day open gakabash on her. You get it? So it's not good. Dr. Ngozi Orabeze, let me tell you people, all these gossip people are hearing about her. Oborokwata go bido. Oborokwa this year, Oborokwa the last year, 2024 go bido. No, this thing may be dogo years back. Now we there for media, right? Or one on social media. Everything fana ko wasatara Dr. Ngozi Orabeze. Oborota go bido. Ifa long back obori ife tata. Wo te go there aka ha ji onu we significant against Dr. Ngozi Orabeze and even upon Mazi Simon Ekpa. Manozi, this is the slightest opportunity. How is ye and the we no been the woman. They are now dishing it out. Why are you hating on her? On what ground? On what purpose? You focus on that, not on basing it on one extra hits. Power or competition. Freedom fighting and make competition. It's not easy. So this particular lie like this particular lie, all the very dangerous, I know a disgrace to whoever, or a disgrace that's name are the truth, just to tarnish an image of a person. Imagine some people, especially those that I feel way too intimidated over something. Once they notice that this person is more capable to do something that they cannot do, they will turn against that person. You what go the thing? What you gain some people now? But everything need a madu to kurara na kolunu kono ganege. Do you understand? If you truly love me, tell me the truth. Don't hide under lies to back me up, so that you get me? So Biko, if you love Adade Orama, advise her. Tell her to retrace her steps. Homeborn this movement. Go happy Akaya West that I hear no meko. Biko, my people. Biko basa video. Ka this video roya nte. Nugo mwako di kwani.
I greet you, Genobia France. If today is the first time of coming across our video and you like the way we are propagating the gospel of Biafra, please subscribe, like, and share. Quick one. Please, I want this video to get to that girl or that lady, Niky Agnes. I want this video to get to him. I watched the program that Adade Orama made. So at the course of that program, there are some things Adade Orama said, and I know that thing he said, yes, now me and some people that he was referring to. Niky Agnes, you said Adade Orama lied in the video she made or things she has been saying about Biafra or men on ground. Niky Agnes go again. Look at a young girl like you. I don't know if you are married. If you are married, in a bone we go through. Now we get through. In a bone we go through. I don't know if your husband is seeing this video you are making. I don't know if you are married. I don't know if your husband is supporting you in this evil you are supporting and abating. Everybody know that I was one time critical to Adade Orama. Everybody knows that at a point it was I took Adade Orama as my assignment, in the sense that I make sure that what she is doing today, she's doing it because I know she has influence in this Biafra restoration. I will not take it away from her. She wears some influence, in the sense that her platform, she have a platform that is somehow big in propagating the gospel of Biafra. So, and she has followers. Misleading her followers is not good for Biafra restoration. And I even said it, that she and the Remi Jews made me to come out on media to start doing this thing I'm doing, because I saw where they were going before I come out. Not even because of Kelena, the Mugunos, no slave lion, not even them, because I'm Nanda, no one, they no join, they no follow. Why am I saying all these things? To tell you the gospel truth. I wouldn't do why they do my all the time. You know, we always place ourselves on oath. Adadioramma, propagation of Biafra. Now, when he talks of white and whiter than snow, now she is white and whiter than snow. All the things she's saying now is nothing but the truth. She is honest. I can beat my chest and say so. She is very, very honest in her propagation of Biafra. Niky Agnes, I paid attention to see where you pinpoint that this is where Adadioramma is deceiving Biafrans or lying to Biafra. You couldn't point out one. You were just, rigmaroling. Just Niky Agnes, are you telling us that Nenorebe Ngozi ya Madam say, where ya Ngozi said that Butuza Abura Nuenu, Butuza Abura Nuana, that let Butuzo come out, that the right Butuzo has is the right, the one that he could come out. If he feels that no, let him come out. Come as a piaya. Na achodi monye bonye. Niky Agnes, I'm asking you now. Na achodi monye bonye, let him come out. Osno Butuzo, Osno Holy Ghost, so let them come out. Come as a piaya. Then Niky Agnes, if I may ask you, is Ngozi taking care of these guys, giving them logistics, and she is making such statements against them? Niky Agnes, you heard Ngozi clearly when she said, Okwahas no genkere kahaso, haso ruzie genkere. Niky Agnes, when PM was around, whom do you know, or who do you know that are the commanders of Biafra Liberation Army? When Gentle came out, he warned you. You might get Gentle Maggie. Gentle warned you because often in a gas tree, and you are treading on a path of destruction at your young age. You choose to be lying. Niky Agnes, I want you guys to tag Niky Agnes or whatever. A young girl like you, pretty girl like you, stop it. I've made video before and I ask you to stop this. You are doing to yourself. You are doing to yourself. You know how you were propagating the gospel of Biafra when PM was around. You better return back to that way you were propagating the gospel. Now, in a bone we go to. And no train a bone with him boy Yesu. Mboge Yesu down on our drum work in a what is actually happening to you. And when you say again, I support and I know nature support. But make sure that truth eziokwu you propagate it equal eziokwu madam ona sigolo je weta weso. Niky Agnes, how does that sound to you when you watched the video? Madam Ono say weso. Anywhere you see Nigerian police or Nigerian army terrorists, you start blowing the whistle. Niky Agnes, when you hear that thing from Ngozi mouth, how do you feel? How do you feel? Niky Agnes, are you aware that the account Ngozi Wotasi Biafrans ego? Are you aware that DSS picked some people that paid money into the account, of which madam tweeted that she gave Nigerian DSS 72 hours or 48 hours to release those people? Niky Agnes, both in an account that home in the public, we are lamenting, we are shouting. Why? Why are we promote to that here? Niky Agnes, did you pay money into that account, or did any of your family member or your well-wishers, did they pay money into that account? Did they pay money into the account? Now DSS have carried those guys or those people. Now she's talking about Weso again. Niky Agnes, if anybody can listen to that junk and pick up Weso, and this Udo Gachi is passing by and the person blow Weso, Niky Agnes, what do you think that will happen to that person? What do you think that will happen to that person? Do you think that they will spare the life of that person? Or don't you know, telling them to pick up Weso and be blowing is a sign for easy identification. Once they see you with Weso, they will know that, yeah, this person is talking about Biafra, and that's the end of that person. Niky Agnes, does it mean you don't know? Now you said, now this is not the first time they are fighting Ngozi. That it has been long. Yes, me, I championed it. I championed it. And I don't know when I was championing it. We were very few that was championing it then, calling out Ngozi. Most of you guys will say, yeah, we have more, but all of you, spiritually, Niky Agnes, I don't know, maybe I'm not on media then, but I was talking on WhatsApp group, I championed it. We know that Ngozi was an agent. Me personally, I sent message to PM. I used to give, before the coming of Ngozi, PM has listening ear. I will say it. PM has listening ear. I used to give PM information. I used to send information to PM. And he is always grateful each time I send information to him. But the coming of Ngozi in this struggle, a lot of things changed. Not the PM we knew before we started knowing. Yes, I have to say it. I screamed, I shouted, I lamented, I did everything I could, everything possible. We were few then. We know far we're gone. We know how far we went to avert this thing that is happening today, Biafrans. Even at a point we said, if it will cost money, we are willing to pay to avert it, because we were told that the woman casted spare on PM. I have to say it. Yes. That Casted a spell that there's nothing you will tell PM about Ngozi that PM will listen to you. Yeah, we war. Even people who are in the cabinet will testify what I'm saying. You cannot lay a complaint about Ngozi. PM, they take it serious. If at all he wants to talk about the issue, he will talk it in a way that it will favor Ngozi. Yeah, Ngozi wala war. Na voodoo way Ngozi do. Na be that. So if you're talking, no be today they begin to fight them. Now me, I follow for people that exposed her and her mission. I was part of the people that exposed her. Then I exposed her. Ngozi kwadola kwado we bia. Ngozi okwadola kwado we bia. Okwadola kwado. This woman makes sure that she instigated division. She incited people against each other in that government in exile. Even in that Orama you see today, Ngozi incited her to fight people whom we are genuine. People whom we are genuine. But they don't know that she was doing all those things to make sure that these people that left, the people they suspend, the people that left, are no longer in the struggle for a day like this. Because she know that if these people remains in this struggle, she cannot have it free. We try all we could to know if we can avert it, and we are told that it no go work. It no go work. That the only time it will work, that the only time that voodoo she casted on PM will expire is when PM have problem. They told us. We were told not one place, not two places, 4 places. So before now, we know that what happened to PM will happen. On our own, we'll try to see if we can avert it. But we were told it's not possible, that it has been mapped out to happen. It has been ordained to happen. Because the person doing that thing is very, very close to PM. And he is monitoring everything. And at the time, even PM himself was told that somebody close to him will betray him. Somebody close to him, very close to him, will betray him. That he should be very careful. PM never knew that he's this Ngozi. He was thinking towards another direction. He was thinking it was another person. Not knowing, not this Ngozi. Now, PM have this again, you have PM don't even want to use ear to hear Ngozi. PM have been communicating with other cabinet members. He is communicating with other cabinet members, but he has never communicated with Ngozi, and he don't want to use ear to hear Ngozi. Yes, what I'm saying here is nothing but the truth. If you know anybody in the cabinet that can confide in you, that can tell you, even Pastor Van Vava have said it, that PM don't want to use ear to hear Ngozi name. So Niky Agnes desist from this evil. You are too young to support evil. That is why it drives me crazy when I see young people supporting evil. Because you are too young, you have a long way to go. There is some evil you will support today. It will live with you. It will affect your children. Because what Ngozi is doing, like these people DSS carry down, based on they pay money into the account Ngozi brought, nobody know whether they go release those people. If these people buy at the process, Obaraha, Amandukwa Solisi Ngozi, Oga Dukwa Manande support on Ngozi. So long as you have platform, have it in mind there are people who believes in you. There are people who takes your opinion as a direction. That if you mislead them, it's not about having followers. Because this is what some people don't understand. It's not all about having followers. Can you lead those followers to the right path? Can you lead them to the right path? If you lead them astray and if anything happens to them at the process, especially in freedom fighting, you are using your page to propagate lies. The one that called Dimpa Bini posted this Photoshop that Ngozi went to Moscow to see Putin. You know vividly that that thing is Photoshop, but you used it to trend. You don't trend with. There are some certain things you don't trend with. Sometimes, can't you ask yourself, if you say this thing or if you publish this news and it happens to be lies, how do you feel? Because to me, that my self-esteem will be coming down. I will start seeing myself like people will not start seeing me as a liar. And that is why I am always careful with things I say here. Yes, I don't want to mislead anybody. The one why I no say this one no clear for me, I no go talk about it. So Niky, it was no way go through. You are too young and you are too I was no way go through. You can talk other things about Biafra. There are a lot of things you can talk about Biafra. But when you decide, yeah, you can support the Ngozi. You decide, yeah, when you got for him alone, go. You got for him alone, about men. Look at one thing. I've said this thing before. I don't know if you are a no good D, no bedi. Or when I dig in a watch, he in a me. Marana say, ni na defend us, and the here what be a France was. Eh? Oh, we came an hour if you not tell you, but ni more beer. Of Tobago as we are saying, he will start doubting you. He will start doubting you. That's how women behave. We hate lies. Okay, we can hate it. Cause spouse and answer. So you need a me for content. You want to go. You want to go. You na say na call here people try me. Oh yeah, like oh yeah, not some issues will arise in your family. You know well. Nimo bi oya se na asike na ase oye na eja ase na social media nimo bi oya na doubt to be and if a relationship we go nsogbu onwe go ke leg oburu because of our sincere social media. This is all I can tell you. Emala asu so na igwe o na emala asu so na akpa ohu direct go edia. This is all I can tell you.